We have a bet going. I'm guessing about 69%, 70% seems to be where most people are betting right now.
Even before the polls closed at 8 p.m., the University of Guam Fieldhouse was full of activity as the Guam Election Commission and precinct officials prepared to count all ballots cast from the island's 58 precincts. According to GEC, voter turnout for the 2012 general election was actually at 67%. Board Chairman Joseph Mesa says that percentage is less than average, and he expected between 69 to 70%. Mesa explains they came up with that figure based on turnouts in the last 3 non-gubernatorial years.
I think probably some of the reasons that we've gone down is because, as you know, in the primary elections, some mayoral races in the big villages were already resolved, plus it not being a holiday.
Aside from the turnout analysis, Mesa says the counting process went much smoother and faster than the primary election. Some board members like Pat Seville predicted final unofficial results would be done earlier than 6 a.m.
You know, we offered the media a chance to get in on the pool on this. $5, don't be a cheap guy. No, I don't. I'm guessing around 3:15. Okay. But some of the more experienced board members, just to let you know, are guessing 6 or 6:30.
Democratic board member Chris Carrillo says part of the reason why the release of numbers went smoother was because they did a precinct-by-precinct count at first to determine trends at the request of the media, something that hasn't been done in years.
It gives, a chance for everyone to understand the process of how the votes come in and how they come in. We're working it out so that, it's an easier way for you guys to disseminate the information to the viewers.
He also agrees with Mesa that this was a better election process than the primary.
It's the best reconciliation process that we've had. I know much better than the primary and much better than it was in 2010.
But every election comes with some hiccups. Mesa noted while they got tabulator Larry back up, it had a small issue that was resolved during the actual counting. Also, the last 2 precincts from Jigo and Asimaina had basic accounting errors at the reconciliation table. Executive Director Maria Pangilinan acknowledges she still has to go through the logbooks, but received a couple of formal complaints.
Those were for the signs that were too close to the polling places, but that's all the formal complaints I received.
Mesa adds the GEC board will be meeting Thursday afternoon to discuss any lingering concerns with the general election, with the hope of certifying the results once everything is resolved.
We will look at anything that is brought before the board, and all of that entire process will be done before any certification takes place.
Josh Tikenko, PNC News.